Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2013 Human Rights Awards.
You come from all over Australia, small towns, rural communities, big cities. Some of you are from legal aid groups or commercial lawyers and judges, members of religious bodies, university faculties, government departments and not-for-profit organisations. Some of you are artists, musicians and writers, others advocates and activists. And on behalf of all my colleagues at the Commission, we salute you and acknowledge your vital, practical role in ensuring that Australia is a country that lives up to the aspirations of the human rights treaties that we have signed on the international stage. And the winner of the Literature Nonfiction Award is Ranjana Srivastava for Dying for a Chat for the Penguin Group.
I would really like to dedicate this award to the patients I see every day who inspire me to write. Dying for a Chat, which I'm sure most of you haven't read. It's a book about limiting futile care. In an aging society, I think it's incredibly important that we begin to think not just about living well, but also dying well.
I'm here to present the Radio Award, which is given to an outstanding news or current affairs program that has promoted human rights. And the winner is Carol Dowling, the State of Our Children's Hearing, Noongar Radio Perth.
I went on this journey as a mum, so thank you so much.
And now the print and online finalists. And the winner is, I'm skipping the envelope. The winner is Deborah Jobson, the Global Mail, for Rock Art at Risk.
Rock art is largely unprotected. Why must it be a poor cousin when it is so rich and so important?
I'm going to name the nominees for the Business Award, and the winner is Freedom Housing.
I'd like to dedicate this award to my late wife, Pamela. Pamela suffered MS for over 30 years and she passed away early last year. Pamela wanted to stay with her family. She didn't want to go to a group accommodation facility. And her children wanted her to stay at home. And I would like to think that future Pamelas could stay at home with their children, with Freedom Housing.
Now, I know there was some criticism in one of the papers that it was a bit of a swish event, but I do want to show you that the Human Rights Commission has been saving lots of money. As you can see here, the award, I don't know if you can see that. This was just the local tennis club stuffed up and the award didn't quite work. Didn't get it straight, so we got them for free. So lots of savings here tonight. Doesn't take away in any way. We scratched out the winner of the under-12 semi-finals on it. We've beautifully written it on in Texas, so that's lovely.
And the winner of the Tennis Club Award, the Television Award, yeah, that's right, goes to Naomi Chaney, Elvira Alex and Phineas Meir for No Limit.
I was saying before we got here that if we had any chance of winning this, it would be because the Commission would value people with disabilities representing themselves, because we are a program that is produced by people with disabilities, hosted by people with disabilities, and most of the crew, the camera people, the director, everybody is people with disabilities.
Thanks everyone, I'm really glad that we won this tennis award, it's really good. I'm a bit disappointed it's not a meat tray, but what are you going to do? Really, I think it's really important that we really do value the representation of people with a disability, and I guess this award sort of proves that. So thanks very much.
I'm delighted now to announce the winner of the Tony Fitzgerald Memorial Community Individual Award. It's awarded to a person with a track record in promoting and advancing human rights in the Australian community on a not-for-profit basis. And the winner is Carolyn Fromater.
Obviously, I'm very humbled to receive this award in recognition of my work with and for women and girls with disabilities.
It's my great pleasure to be here this evening to present the Human Rights Young People's Medal. The winner is Mariah Kennedy.
So Reaching Out was this book that I started when I was 14 years old. I wrote to all these authors and illustrators around Australia that had really influenced me growing up, with the hope that they would contribute a short story or illustration or poem which was based around the concept of humanising someone caught in the midst of a social injustice.
The Community Organisation Award winner is the National Centre of Indigenous Excellence.
The concept of Indigenous excellence is far from new. It's in fact one of the oldest operating concepts on the planet.
The Law Award winner is Professor Andrea Durbach.
With enormous appreciation for those institutions like the Australian Human Rights Commission, and the hope that they be allowed to do the extraordinary work that they do through the practice of law, that I accept this award. Thank you very much.
And we now move on to the final award of the evening, the 2013 Human Rights Medal, and I'd like to welcome to the stage the winner of last year's medal, who was sadly not able to join us here last year. Please welcome Ian Thorpe. I'm glad you didn't take your foot off the gas after winning the award. Well done. So, to announce the next award,
So, the Human Rights Medal winner is Sister Claire Condon.
I feel very humbled and inadequate in receiving this award. But on reflection, I do so on behalf of all my sisters of the Good Samaritan who have served human rights in Australia for 156 years. Thank you very much.